After a series of controversial and provocative statements by BJP leaders over the recent event, the BJP chief Amit Shah has finally cracked the whip on the motor mouth leaders. The BJP president summoned 4 leaders for a meeting to the party office. These include Haryana Chief Minister Manohar Lal Khattar, Culture Minister Mahesh Sharma, MLA Sangeet Som and MP Sanjeev Balyan. The meeting continued for nearly 30 minutes. Also, what we know is that Sakshi Maharaj will also be spoken to. He wasn't in town, so was not able to come for the meeting. Now, the common link between all these leaders is that they've added fuel to the beef politics fire with their provocative comments on Dadri lynching and the issue of beef. Sources tell India Today that the Prime Minister has been upset over the recent remarks that were made because he feels that the party's image has been sullied.
लेकिन पार्टी के कार्यकर्ता हैं, अपने राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष जी से मिलने आए तो पार्टी के विषय में ही कुछ बात हुई।
लेकिन जिसने आया था समय लेकर
लेकिन आज तो बात चल रही थी कि आप लोगों को बयान दिए थे उसके ऊपर हो रहा था।
अध्यक्ष जी से मिलने आया था जस्ट और कोई बात बस। हाँ ठीक है, चलाते रहिए।
All right, getting us more details is Kumar Vikrant from the BJP headquarters in Delhi. Vikrant, can you help us understand what transpired at this meeting first of all?
जी बिल्कुल, सीधे तौर पर जैसे ही प्रधानमंत्री ने कहा कि उनको दुख है दादरी की घटना का, उसके बाद से लगातार ये सवाल उठ रहे थे कि आखिर बीजेपी के ये नेता बयानबाजी क्यों कर रहे हैं। इसीलिए क्या ये महज संयोग है कि साक्षी महाराज, संगीत सोम, नरेश, संजीव बालियान और हरियाणा के मुख्यमंत्री मनोहर लाल खट्टर को एक साथ एक ही दिन अमित शाह ने मिलने को बुलाया और मुलाकात के बाद नेताओं के सुर बदले हुए थे। हालांकि मीडिया में वो जरूर कहते रहे कि ऐसी कोई बात नहीं है, लेकिन जब बयान की बात करें तो साक्षी महाराज कहते हैं कि जो हत्या हुई दादरी में वो मैंने कहा कि शर्मनाक है, हालांकि मैं अपनी बातों पर कायम हूं। संजीव बालियान कहते हैं कि मैंने ऐसा कोई बयान ही नहीं दिया जिस पर मैं कायम रहूं या ना रहूं। तो कुल मिलाकर सुर ढीले नजर आए इन नेताओं के। कहीं ना कहीं नसीहत और कड़ी फटकार इन नेताओं को अमित शाह की तरफ से मिली है बिहार चुनाव के मद्देनजर।
Let me also connect with TV Today Group Managing Editor Rahul Kawal for more details. Rahul, many in the opposition believe that perhaps this is too late in the day and that it's only being done in view of the Bihar elections.
Well, Maha, that's not the way the BJP looks at it. They believe that the comments that have been made by the likes of Sanjeev Balyan, by the likes of Sakshi Maharaj, by the likes of Sangeet Som have hurt the party, and therefore they want this message to go. Remember, the Prime Minister had earlier also indicated his disapproval, but people felt that that wasn't strong enough, and therefore these leaders continued doing continued making the kind of statements that they have. Now, they've been pulled up quite seriously from what we've been told by sources in the Prime Minister's office and those who are highly placed in the government, that the Prime Minister is apparently deeply upset and that he wants, therefore they've been called in on a Sunday, therefore one after another virtual media parade taking place where a message is being sent not just to these rabble-rousers but also to the others, that these kind of comments are not acceptable, that the BJP believes that the good work that the government is doing, that's not getting highlighted in the media narrative and the public narrative is being disturbed by these kind of controversial statements that are completely not required. Essentially, they've been asked, in the best case scenario, to avoid speaking to the media, and even if they do decide to speak to the media, not to make any kind of a statement which would get into trouble. I also want to clarify over here that I had a conversation with Mahesh Sharma, the Culture Minister. He says that he hasn't been pulled up. In fact, he went for a cricket match this morning and then he's been sitting at the Kailash Hospital watching reports of how he's supposed to have been pulled up. He says, no, I'm not amongst those who've been called. I'm not amongst those who've been pulled up, and I'm sitting over here. My president can call me whenever he wants. But so far, I haven't been questioned at all. But I think for the others, whether it's Sakshi Maharaj, Sanjeev Balyan or Sangeet Som, they have been told in very strict terms that this is their last warning and that they cannot continue making such statements.
All right, let's also get a sense of what the other leaders who stepped out of the meeting told the media. Let me go back to Vikrant. Now, Vikrant, इन सब लीडर्स को जो कि रैबल राउजर्स माने जाते हैं बीजेपी में, इनको पहले भी डांट पड़ चुकी है, वार्निंग दी जा चुकी है। जब ये मीटिंग से बाहर निकले, क्या इन्होंने कुछ बोला कि अब ये ऐसे विवादास्पद कमेंट्स नहीं करेंगे?
जी बिल्कुल नहीं, इन सभी नेताओं ने तो ये कहा कि आप लोग या मीडिया वाले इन बातों को फैला रहे हैं, हम तो अपनी बात करने आए थे, हमने पहले से ही टाइम मांगा था। लेकिन सियासत का जो तकाजा है वो यही है कि कहा यही जाता है, अंदर कुछ और होता है, क्योंकि जब डांट पड़ती है तो बाहर आकर अपने आप को बचाने की कोशिश होती है। सभी की बॉडी लैंग्वेज ये बता रही थी, कुछ ना कुछ कहा गया है कि आपने बयानों में संयम बरते। इसलिए मैंने कहा कि अगर दो बयानों की बात करूं, जब संजीव बालियान से पूछा गया कि क्या आप अपने पुराने बयानों पर कायम हैं, तो उन्होंने कहा कि मैंने तो दादरी पर कोई वैसा बयान ही नहीं दिया जिस पर कायम होने की बात हो। साक्षी महाराज कहते रहे कि मीडिया मेरी बातों को तोड़ मरोड़ कर पेश करता है, मैंने तो कहा कि दादरी की हत्या शर्मनाक बात है, मैंने कहा कुछ ऐसा कहा जिस पर मैं ये कहूं कि मुझे कायम नहीं रहना है। तो कहीं ना कहीं टोन डाउन थे सारे लीडर्स, और बॉडी लैंग्वेज ये बता रही थी कि अंदर कुछ ना कुछ खिंचाई हुई है इनकी।
Rahul, coming back to you now, isn't it a bit ironical that on a day when Panchajanya publishes an article that goes ahead and almost justifies the Dadri lynching, that the BJP chief calls all these rabble-rousers and gives them a dressing down?
Absolutely. I think there is no disputing the fact that there are elements within the larger Sangh fraternity who have a worldview which is very different from the worldview that took Prime Minister Narendra Modi to power. And I think at some point in time, sooner than later, the Prime Minister and the government will need to send out a very clear message. I think part of that is happening here, where they're sending out a message to these people that you need to keep quiet. But I think it's fair criticism to say that, is just asking them to keep quiet enough. Why don't you act further against them? We've been told this is the last warning, and if this continues, we'll only know if somebody else goes out and makes another provocative statement after this, whether the party acts against them in whatever form they want. Because otherwise, it can seem like Nula Kushti, paper wrestling, where you make it seem as if they've been given a scolding. The leaders deny that they've been scolded, even though a message has been sent out, and then they go out and make yet another provocative statement. This is not the first time any of these leaders are making provocative statements. Sakshi Maharaj especially is a repeat offender. So if you are so upset, beyond just a reprimand, are you prepared to act? I think that is critical. And as far as Panchajanya is concerned, you're absolutely right. But this is a RSS-sponsored, RSS think tank, right? It's a publication put out by the RSS. It has no direct connection with the BJP, apart from the fact that the RSS is the ideological fountainhead of the BJP, but they're not the ones who've been voted to power. And I think that distinction needs to come out more and more clearly. It's the development model that the Prime Minister held out that's been voted to power, and all these hotheads are distracting from it. I think that's the message which the government is trying to send. Now let's see whether that's the message that actually rings home with the hotheads who've been making these controversial statements.
विक्रांत, इस मीटिंग के बारे में और क्या जानकारी आ रही है? क्या ये मीटिंग एकदम से बुलाई गई है? ये मीटिंग कितनी लंबी चली, और क्या बीजेपी चीफ अमित शाह ने अलग-अलग सबसे बात की या पांचों से एक साथ मुलाकात करी?
जी अलग अलग बात हुई है। सबसे पहले मनोहर लाल खट्टर जो कि हरियाणा के मुख्यमंत्री, उनसे करीब 30 मिनट बात हुई, और बाकी नेताओं से भी 20 से 25 मिनट मुलाकात हुई अमित शाह की। और निश्चित तौर पर जिस तरीके से बाहर इन नेताओं ने आकर बयान दिए हैं, तो उससे जाहिर हो रहा है कि भले ही वो कह रहे हैं कि ऐसी कोई बात नहीं है, हमें पुल्ड अप नहीं किया गया है, लेकिन उनके बयान ये बता रहे हैं कि कहीं ना कहीं बीजेपी ने उनको एक नसीहत दी है कि अपने ऐसे बयानों से परहेज करें वो।
Rahul, I want to ask you whether this meeting that seems to have been hastily called has been done in view of the Bihar elections, because many in the opposition are saying that that such a reprimand is being given only because the BJP fears a repercussion in the state elections.
I think it's more than just the Bihar election, because if this was to damage the BJP in any way in the Bihar elections, that damage has already been caused. So I think, of course, one aspect of this is the Bihar election, but I think the bigger aspect is that the Prime Minister will be travelling over the next, just as soon as the Bihar elections get over, he'll be on a virtual world tour. And the Prime Minister's image is being hurt. There have been so many editorials and comment pieces in American newspapers, in British newspapers, about how there's a growing cultural intolerance that's creeping into India. That obviously is not the kind of perception that the Prime Minister wants to be held out about India, about his government and the work that they're doing. So I think in part this is because of the Bihar election, not entirely because of the Bihar election, but more importantly to try and correct this image that these are the kind of people who represent the new face of the BJP. Is it a Sakshi Maharaj? Is it a Sangeet Som? Or will it be somebody who's working towards development? I think the Prime Minister is upset with the fact that the good work that his government is doing, that is getting negated, and the narrative is being taken over by statements that he's not making, his ministers are not making, people on the side are making because they're getting headlines, and therefore it's giving his government a bad name. I think that's the message that the Prime Minister is trying to send out. But I think the key is will there be another provocative statement after this? And if there is, what will be the action? Because we've seen a reprimand in
Yes.
the past as well.
Absolutely.
Will that be enough to ensure that all these loose cannons zip up?
Exactly. That is the big question. In fact, Rahul, as Vikrant was telling us, many of these leaders who stepped out after the meeting did look a little toned down. Let's quickly listen in once to Sangeet Som and Sanjeev Balyan as to what they told the media once they stepped out after the meeting with Amit Shah.
सर लेकिन मुलाकात हुई क्या बात हुई ये तो
अरे
मुलाकात हुई क्या
आप
बात
हम पार्टी के कार्यकर्ता हैं, अपने राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष जी से मिलने आए, तो पार्टी के विषय में ही कुछ बात हुई है।
लेकिन जिसने आया था समय
नहीं, लेकिन आज तो बात चल रही थी कि आप लोगों को
नहीं,
के
नहीं,
बाद
ये
जो
आपकी
बयान
तरफ से
दिए थे उसके ऊपर हो रहा था।
मिल रहा ना जल्दी से मिलने आया था, जस्ट और कोई बात बस। हाँ ठीक है, चला फिर।
None of them willing to divulge any information, and naturally so, because it is believed that they were given a dressing down by the BJP President Amit Shah. Many thanks Kumar Vikrant and Rahul Kawal for joining us with all those details.